If you got low dollar, you don't have power, your whole system is dead from the jump.
He speaks the truth. Yo!
Man, these cars are crazy. Did you see that?
All right, y'all. Big Daniel, Import Life Media. And check this out, man. When it comes to music, when it comes to sounds and bass, and with what you want to put in your car, there's so many companies, there's so many brands out there. But let's ask people, what's the best brand subwoofer to put in your vehicle and why? Let's see what they say. We out here. Where all the bass heads have come together. So let's see what they got to say. Best brand subwoofer and why?
FI Car Audio, hands down, FI Car Audio, can't go wrong. First off, hand built in America, right here in Reno, Nevada. Actually, take it back. They built right here in Vegas, hand built. They don't come from China, they don't come from Russia, they don't come from Korea. They hand built right here in America. You can't go wrong, American built, FI Car Audio. Yeah.
Okay, in your opinion, the worst brand subwoofer and why?
Worst brand subwoofer, Scar. Hands down, Scar. The owner of Scar, he was Sundown. Came from Sundown, ripped them off, stole the whole idea, whole design, and went to start his own brand with Scar, which is cool. If you got low dollar and you don't want to go kicker, Scar is cool to get in the game. But it's a low dollar copycat.
Best brand subwoofer and why?
Well, to me, I don't believe in best brand of subwoofers. I really believe in your recipe. So basically what I'm saying that you can run anything, you just go by the combination of everything you got. It's a lot of good companies out there. There's a lot of people bash companies. I run Scars. Not a lot of people like Scars. Just because the dude quit, one of the engineers quit with Sundowns and went to Scars. Bro,
you remember what I told you, right?
Look at this right now.
Scar, right?
Scar just came out, no, Sundown just came out with what that retro speaker, whatever it is, bro. It's a DXF. Your recipe on what you do. It doesn't matter just because you bought the expensive. Hey, look, man, check it out. I'm running Prides right now. I just bought some Prides, Neos, 8. Look up the price, like $1,000 in speakers, and they didn't sell it on my liking. The ones I have on my doors, the regular ones, the regular standard motherfucker. Immaculate, sounds good. But like I said, it does come down to your recipe. You don't have to have the most expensive shit. That's the only thing I can tell you.
All right.
You know what he's talking about?
Now, in your opinion, worst brand subwoofer and why?
Worst brand of subwoofers? I can't, hey, anything that ain't real. That's the only thing I can tell you, bro, because I'm an installer, bro. I have people that have different budgets. I have some people that want to pay for a speaker that's under 100. I have some people that want to pay for speakers $100, over 100, a couple of $100. But to me, worst speakers is just, all right, man, you know what? Anything kicker, comp, white stitching and yellow stitching, throw that in the trash. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Got some truth and some history right there. Hell yeah.
Well, for me, I mean, I'm always going to be DC. It's just a brand that I listen to and all the demos that I've gotten. It's just my preference, DC. You know? Yeah.
Okay, also in your opinion, maybe the worst brand subwoofer.
I mean, people are going to say Scar, you know, stuff like that, you know, because it's cheap price, you know, but I would probably just say that, you know, the Scar, yeah. Even though they're pretty, you know, they're good, you know, but to rank them from their bottom.
What's the best brand subwoofer in your opinion?
It's gonna be a tie between FI and NSA. NSA is doing some real crazy stuff. If you want a big build, NSA might be the ticket for you.
In your opinion, what's the worst brand subwoofer?
Ooh.
What do you want to maybe avoid or stay away from?
I mean, any of the Walmart subs. I mean, you just end up having to buy them more than once. I mean, every brand makes good subs, every brand makes bad subs. Only brand that I can say is bad from top to bottom, I can't say.
Another question. Best brand subwoofer and why?
Wow.
Best brand.
I'm gonna just keep it 100. I have avatars in my truck. I've heard so many subwoofers, and I was really against Sundown, but Sundown have stepped their game up. I will have to go with Sundown, because at first, if you bought a Sundown, all you had was 30 to 50 hertz. Sundown done got with the game, and you can play down to 15 hertz. I'm gonna go Team Sundown, bro.
Even though what he's running right now are massive and they do the job, there is no favoritism. He speaks the truth. Speaks the truth, most definitely.
All right. What's the worst brand, subwoofer or model, and why?
I don't think there's a worse brand, because every brand will perform if you have enough of them. So you can get the cheapest subwoofer and you can do 15 block punks and it's gonna hit. So there's no such thing as a cheaper brand. What it is what can your money afford and what can you push to that subwoofer to make it sound good. Because people think Scar is cheap, but I've heard sound system with Scar that just totally obliviates what people think is high core.
All right, state your name, how people can find you.
Mario Peralta, I'm with Team San Diego Bases.
Best brand subwoofer.
No, it's all relative. It's all bass is bass, is what you like, but Sundown's usually the most popular one. Sundown is the loudest subwoofers in the world, and it's been proven.
In your opinion, what's the worst subwoofer brand to avoid?
He's thinking.
Kicker's good, but it's not up to date to newer SPL type subs.
In your opinion, best brand subwoofer and why?
I wouldn't say there's any best brand in particular, but I will put Sundown, Def Bonds, Spy up there to me personally, and Pride. Those are probably the top 4, in my opinion, of subwoofers.
Okay. When it comes to subwoofers, what's the worst brand, or what subwoofers do you want to avoid?
Probably Boss. I think that's about the worst brand if you ask me. Boss Audio or.
Is it because do they blow? They can't handle power? Is there a reason?
Well, they haven't put together a good combination of soft parts and cones. It's just, they don't put enough effort into the subs, let's be honest.
What's the best brand subwoofer and why?
I think it's Sky High right now because we put a lot of time, love, and effort into those. But other than that, we also have, other people like Gately, so the Soundcube subs are fantastic too. There's a lot of fantastic
Spy
options.
subs,
Spy.
DC, Resilient.
Now, also in your opinion, what's the worst brand subwoofer that people should avoid?
That's honestly, and not, they do something right, but anything with a name brand. Something like Kicker, not because they have bad product, anything like that, but I feel like supporting a company with a smaller, family-owned company, you are supporting a person rather than a corporation.
Right.
I have a different take on it, Shortly. I don't think that there's no good or wrong brand. In 2025, it's hard for somebody to make a physically bad product. But what you should not do before you are comparing multiple items is fantastic, any brand, cheap, expensive, whatever, that you have a good luck with that product and that you enjoy it. But do not go online and be like, hey, this is better than this brand or this is better than that until you have something nicer or equal value of another manufacturer to compare it to. Yeah. And part of being an audiophile is experiencing and trying different stuff to see what you do and do not like.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you heard what everybody had to say. You might agree with some people, you might disagree. Let us know what you think. If you haven't done so yet, please like and subscribe. Follow your boy. And